Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my beautiful channel. Today's video is about honoring your beauty. When I speak upon beauty, a large part of it is your physical beauty, but more so what I'm speaking upon is your uniqueness. So this video is all about owning our uniqueness and our beauty, our God-given traits that we were gifted here in this physical realm. Basically because I noticed a lot of women, and there's some men, who feel like it's a bad thing to be beautiful, or to a lot of people catch themselves dimming their own light, whether it's unconsciously or consciously, whether it's through social conditioning, whether it's through childhood traumas. We kind of teach ourselves to, you know, play small a lot, even in our beauty and how we present ourselves. Some people don't tend to wear makeup because it's maybe considered too vain. Or maybe you've been taught shame around feeling like it's bad to be beautiful. Maybe you grew up in a household where women were always talked bad about if they were modeling or wanted to pursue modeling careers, things of that nature. But today is basically, I wanted to touch on the getting over the fear of being beautiful, because that's actually a thing. And we're not just talking in a vein, or I feel like society makes these words so you don't feel good about yourself, first of all. But we're not just talking about in just a physical aspect. We're talking about just not playing small and owning your body, your curves, your facial features that you've been gifted, and feeling good about it, and understanding that it's not bad to feel good about yourself. We really have to get over this conditioning as a society that it's bad to feel okay about yourself, that it's selfish to be in love with yourself. Because a lot of it is, if we learn how to love ourselves unconditionally, a lot of that plays out in our daily life of what we accept, what we tend to create our life based upon. Meaning self-love is basically sets the tone of who we spend our time with, what kind of jobs we accept, what kind of lifestyle we create. So we have to learn how to be okay with ourselves in every sense of the word. Okay, so part of not being afraid to own your beauty, a large part of it, for example, for me, there's a lot of people in my family who would talk bad about if you want to wear makeup. It always came from an angle of like, what are you trying to be pretty for, or who are you trying to look good for? And it doesn't always have to be this hostile way of thinking towards makeup. It can be just because you feel like it, or just because you feel good in it, and just because you want to play up certain attributes of yourself. There is a lot of slut shaming and shame that is geared upon makeup, or people who want to dress a certain way, things like that. But we have to get out of the fear of caring what people think and doing what we want anyway, like a lot of my videos touch upon these days. And it's also okay to not wear makeup. So it's not like I'm advocating just, oh, if you have to wear makeup to be beautiful. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, whatever way you choose to present yourself, be okay with what you like, and be okay with it going against other people's ideal of what beautiful is. And regardless, it's okay to feel good about yourself. If other people are trying to make you feel bad, try to create from a space of feeling beautiful. Try to stand from a space of being okay in your existence always. And it takes practice. And you just have to step out of the house with the intent that, look, I'm okay with this pudge in my belly today. I don't give a fuck. Because really, you have to understand that we spend so much time. It drains us so much energy when we care what people think throughout the day. That we don't understand that we save so much energy when we tune inward and we care only what we think. And it's not selfish, again, it's more so trying to keep your sanity, things of that nature. So being you and honoring your beauty is also understanding that you were gifted this body and this appearance for a reason. So think of yourself as a masterpiece. Because you were created exactly how God or the universe or whoever you believe in wanted you to be like. Your uniqueness, your characteristics, your flaws that you feel like aren't beautiful either. There's a reason why you're made the way you are. and you are destined to put yourself out there, to be who you are, to be a part of this huge melting pot, as I always touch on. Because without you, the world would be totally boring, and you are truly important to be your absolute complete self. And I always touch on this: to rob yourself and others of a authentic experience is to rob, the existence of everyone's existence of an authentic experience. So be you, be dope, be you unapologetically, like I always touch on. And again, it saves a lot of energy, it's a lot of stress, and it's just you have to put it into a practice. At first, it's going to seem selfish because our society teaches us to feel bad around putting ourselves first. Like, what do I need this today? Do I need space away from everyone? Who do I need to cut off? We have to learn how to start walking tall too, and not feeling bad that we feel good about walking tall, about our body, about our face. We have to honor the masterpiece that we have. Because I honestly feel like to play small, to act like you aren't beautiful as you are, is kind of like slapping God in the face, saying, "Oh, you fucked up." And I don't believe God makes mistakes, basically. So accept that you are a masterpiece, you are art, and if you are a creator, and you appreciate art, and you're appreciating everything and everyone around you but yourself, that is the complete and total contradiction of what you believe in. So you yourself you are art. You are a masterpiece, a creation that no one can duplicate. You are a unique copy, and you're worthy of so many great things. So be you unapologetically, and that goes to shining brightly. A lot of us have been taught to play small because, again, our society teaches us these words such as vain, humble. Humble is a characteristic trait that you have to learn as you navigate through life. Experiences humble you, not playing like you're humble. There's a difference between true humble and acting humble. I don't... Again, I feel like our society teaches us how to play small because if we know our true power, then, then it will be a wrap for society's hierarchies. So, another thing, so don't be afraid to shine brightly. So that means if you walk down the street and you stand tall and you know you're beautiful, accept that, accept compliments. Just be confident in yourself. Know that it's okay to be confident in yourself and to shine brightly. It's kind of like the Maya Angelou poem. We are all meant to shine as children do, and it's not our darkness that scares us, it's our light. The fact that we do have a confident side that feels too powerful if we decide to step all the way into that power. But we have to stop being afraid of our power and own it. So stop apologizing and seeking in the background. This all goes hand in hand. A lot of us come through this conditioning of maybe you grew up in a big family and you tend to sink in the background. Maybe you're too shy to, again, acting humble, so you don't put your talents out there. You don't admit that you're good at certain things. I had a conversation with a girl when I traveled when I've been hostel hopping. She loves writing, but she doesn't call herself a writer. It's like when we play humble, we're actually taking credit away from us with our gifts, with our abilities. It's not saying that we have to go out obviously bragging about it, but we can at least accept that, yes, I'm a writer, yes, I'm a psychologist. Like we can choose these labels to feel great about ourselves in. So own that you are phenomenal. Just accept it. Just accept that you're a great person, whether other people think so or not. So if you come from this vibration and this place where it's like, you know what, I'm going to feel good about myself regardless, you exude that energy and people want to be around you more. And a lot of this is just working again through conditioning, and it takes practice. Stop dimming your shine, and a lot of it is just goes back to self-love, putting yourself first, understanding what you need to work on. What do I need today? Looking at your traumas honestly, and then seeing how you can fix it or go about healing yourself. honestly, I'm in a self-love journey where it needs me to travel. It's taking me to not speak to anyone that I feel is toxic in my life at this time in order to heal. And it can seem like a very lonely journey, but this is ultimately what I need to heal my mind, spirit, body, and soul. No one may even understand why I need to be alone at this time, but that's for me to understand, not for anyone else. So if you feel guided to do certain things, you have to honor yourself, your intuition, things of that nature. So, but yeah, so this touched on the kind of a bit of other topics too, not just, just your beauty, but just practice honoring your beauty and not fearing it. Understand that you're unique and accept your gifts, accept yourself as you are. And it will be a constant struggle until you get there, but it's worth it. You're worth it. So yeah, be dope, be you unapologetically. Peace.